You have no idea how many times I've banged this thing and I've gotten so worried that, oh my gosh, is it cracked? Sometimes I literally just look at it and I'll put my hand down. You know, when you're putting your hand down and you're just kind of freely, you're just dropping your arm. Like, I'm not gonna look at it and then carefully place it down, right? That would just be kind of weird. I look at it and then I just drop. I just drop my hand. And sometimes I'll just be leaning against the wall or near a desk or whatever life may put where my left hand is gonna go. So, and sometimes it kind of bangs a little. Not hard, but a little bit. And I'm just luckily I'm glad that it makes sense if you think about it. That I haven't actually cracked it. It's actually not cracked. I mean, it's fingerprinted, but obviously I touch it. But yeah, it's actually in good shape. Now I know I'm very late. I'm making the Apple Watch video. I didn't just get it. I mean, I've had it. If you watch other videos, you see that you know, I've had it. But anyways, I didn't intend on making this video on or about the Apple Watch, and this isn't actually like a full extensive review of it, but kind of more, you know, there's a debate on whether or not you actually need the Apple Watch, or is it just about the cool factor to it, you know. Jeez, are you okay? Sorry about that. Anyways, I've always worn a watch just because it's like an accessory. I used to have a watch right here, and then I used to, like, you know, I don't know. So instead of wearing like a bracelet or something, you know, my wrist, I just like to wear a watch. I don't know. So I used to wear a regular watch. Now I wear my Apple Watch. I've always worn a watch just as an accessory. Just, you know. So for me, it's just an accessory. Well, I mean, it wasn't just, but see, when it first came out, Apple Watch version 1, I was like, you know what? Do you really need it? Fact of the matter, the point intact is, no, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's not like a phone. You need a phone. It's not something you need. But I can say one thing. I can say this. Once I got it, now that I have it, I can't imagine myself without it. I really can't. I'm not even just saying that. If I didn't have it, I would kind of feel a little, I don't know, empty. I mean, okay, maybe I wouldn't feel empty. But my point is, I've just gotten so used to the fact, what happened to the voice right there? I've just gotten so used to the fact that I can just raise my wrist and I have just so much information right here. It really is convenient. Because sometimes I have my phone in my pocket, I'm doing something, whatever. And sometimes a quick glance is all you really need to do. It's not just about the time, obviously. It has more than just time. I mean, the real thing is, there's no, okay, this is the one thing about it. This is the one thing I'm gonna say. There's no real way, why, or reason. I don't know why I just said all those three things. I just kind of felt like throwing them in there. But anyways, there's no real kind of way that you're gonna convince someone that doesn't have a smartwatch to actually get a smartwatch. You kind of just have to, for yourself, try it, because you're either gonna like it or not. You won't like it at all. But like I said, to me, I've gotten used to it. I can't, I mean, for sure, I can't go without it. I just feel, you know, like, you know, I feel like I need something. So first of all, just for the accessory aspect, and I know, why would you buy something like this just for the wearable aspect, right? I'm just saying that just goes with it. It's not the reason why. And I really have gotten used to it. It's something, it's like convenient. It's just really convenient. I really don't know how else to say it, except for the fact that it's also just plain out fun to use. I mean, I don't really know how to, I really don't know any other way to really explain it, but you don't need it. It's just fun to use. And like I said, once you have it, you don't want to go back to either having a regular watch or having no watch. I mean, I'm telling you, even if you don't buy it, if you get it as a Christmas present or something, or a birthday present, maybe you yourself wouldn't have got it, but if you receive it as a present, I'm telling you, like, you may feel like you don't like it, like you don't care for it. What, like, for what? You know, but once you have it and you wear it a few days, you may not fall in love with it, but it will get to the point to where you'll feel like you've become accustomed to it, like it's a part of you in a sense. Now, like I said, this isn't my review of the Apple Watch, whether it's version 1 or version 2, and this also isn't a version 1 versus 2 side-to-side comparison. This is just me explaining what I think of it and how I feel about it. It's also for someone that likes gadgets. If you don't, well, then you won't care for it. Well, shh, quiet now. You can kind of get crazy and funky with the wristbands and stuff. It's a fun gadget. I mean, I don't really want to call it a gadget because it's not something that's just like a toy, but it's a fun device. Look at my fingerprint right there. It's a fun device. It really is. Once again, this video wasn't a comprehensive review on it. It wasn't supposed to be like how it runs or anything like that. It's literally just how I feel about it for what it is, which is a watch. But anyways, we'll be back to our regular so-called programming tomorrow.